Many people often find themselves controlled by repetitive thoughts, losing their freedom to these patterns. This rigid mindset involves training oneself to resist various cravings, emotions, and habitual behaviors. Jay Shetty, a best-selling author and host of a top health and wellness podcast, emphasizes the profound impact of repetitive thoughts. While beautiful and powerful ideas drive creativity, they can also be dangerous if negative and focused on self-worth.
For those trapped in negative thought cycles, particularly about self-worth and deserving love, breaking free requires conscious effort. The challenge lies in the tendency to think the same thoughts repeatedly, solidifying them into beliefs. These beliefs wire the nerve cells together, creating long-term relationships and reinforcing automatic unconscious thinking. Change demands awareness of these unconscious thoughts, as blindly accepting them perpetuates the same choices, behaviors, and experiences. Breaking the cycle involves confronting unconscious beliefs and making them conscious, a discomforting process for many. The body, conditioned to follow repetitive thoughts, resists change and craves the familiar emotional experiences associated with those thoughts. For instance, a thought of unworthiness triggers feelings of unworthiness, perpetuating a cycle. Changing this requires making a conscious choice, accepting discomfort, and stepping into the unknown. Choosing to challenge negative thoughts initiates a shift, but it comes with discomfort, unfamiliarity, and uncertainty. This is a crucial moment of transition, akin to moving from the bleachers to the playing field. The brain, accustomed to the familiar, searches for external changes as evidence of transformation. When immediate changes aren't apparent, many revert to old thoughts, choices, behaviors, and feelings, finding comfort in the known, even if negative. In essence, true change demands facing discomfort, uncertainty, and the unknown, as breaking free from repetitive thought patterns requires conscious effort and persistence. When people really want to change and become aware of their unconscious thoughts, it's like reprogramming the body with a new mindset. If you interrupt the choices that lead to old habits or behaviors, you're essentially stopping the body from running on autopilot. For instance, if your body is used to feeling unworthy, but you consciously decide not to go down that path and check in with your thoughts and feelings, you're on the path of change, moving from your old self to a new version of yourself. It's all about getting familiar with your own thoughts. If you want to change, you need to be conscious of your unconscious self, those automatic thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Instead of letting them control you, you aim to understand them. Think about the thoughts you want to have and intentionally focus on them. By repeatedly thinking positive thoughts, you're rewiring your brain and forming new beliefs while growing a positive habit you benefit from in the long run. Changing your beliefs, especially about your worthiness for love or abundance, takes intentional effort. You need to keep reinforcing those positive thoughts until they become automatic. This is crucial because in challenging situations, if you don't have these positive circuits in place, you'll default to old thought patterns. Practicing how you want to be in various situations, whether in Zoom calls, traffic, or interactions with others, helps your brain. Mental rehearsal convinces your brain that you've already had those positive experiences. The brain can't differentiate between imagined and real experiences, and if you keep rehearsing positive scenarios, your behavior will align with those intentions. Generating positive emotions, like feeling worthy or grateful, is a powerful tool. Instead of waiting for external changes to feel better, you actively change your emotions, signaling to your body that you're in a different, more positive environment. The body starts believing it's living in this new, improved future. Consistent practice, like daily meditation where you focus on positive feelings, helps you become familiar with your old and new selves. You can condition your body to believe in a new life by repeatedly experiencing the emotions associated with that future. This process breaks the cycle of lack or separation, as you're no longer dependent on external events to fill that void. Body believing in the event. Your body starts to genuinely believe that the anticipated event has already occurred. This mental shift alleviates the constant search or anticipation as you begin to feel that what you desire is already within your grasp. This belief marks the initiation of a transformative phase in your life. As you embrace this mindset, your life begins to undergo substantial changes, shaping a new and positive trajectory. 7 days of practice. The impact of consciously immersing yourself in a particular experience for 7 consecutive days is profound. This dedicated practice triggers significant metabolic and biological changes within your body. The workshop environment serves as a testament to the power of this practice, demonstrating that even in seemingly mundane settings, individuals feel a profound sense of living a completely different life. This underscores the notion that consistent and intentional practice can create remarkable shifts in one's reality. Thoughts, choices, behaviors, and emotions. The interconnectedness of thoughts, choices, behaviors, experiences, and emotions forms the crux of personal transformation. When you introduce new information and knowledge into your life, it has the potential to alter your thought patterns. The crucial step is to internalize this knowledge and actively make different choices aligned with the desired change. This process creates a chain reaction that leads to transformed behaviors and, consequently, new and positive experiences. Experimenting with life. Life is portrayed as an ongoing experiment where your personality plays a pivotal role. The concept that your personality shapes your personal reality underscores the importance of how you think, act, and feel. The experiment involves consciously choosing to think differently, breaking free from habitual thought patterns, and reminding yourself of the mental shifts you aspire to make. This intentional experimentation becomes the catalyst for breaking the cycle and ushering in transformative change. Consistency and rewiring the brain. The power of repetition. In rewiring the brain is highlighted, emphasizing the significance of daily practice. Whether it's repeating positive thoughts or revisiting insightful learnings, the consistent reinforcement of these mental exercises becomes instrumental in reshaping your thought processes. Daily repetition becomes a potent tool in the journey of self-transformation, gradually replacing old patterns with new, constructive ones. Modes of thought. The 3 modes of thought, ignorance, passion, and goodness, provide a framework for understanding the quality of our thoughts. Moving from unfulfilling and insecure thoughts to bold but empty statements, the highest level is reached when thoughts align with positive actions. The emphasis is on the mode of goodness, where daily steps are taken to manifest positive change, steering away from mere positive thinking and towards conscious intention and attention. Preparing the mind for challenges. The concept of mental rehearsal emerges as a powerful tool for preparing the mind for future challenges. Whether it's navigating tough conversations, facing difficult tasks, or engaging in adventurous activities like skydiving, the practice of mentally rehearsing these situations beforehand proves instrumental. This proactive approach helps in building mental resilience and adaptability, making it easier to navigate real-life challenges when they arise. Embracing anxiety and uncertainty. The discussion shifts towards the inevitability of anxiety and stress in life. Instead of aspiring to eliminate these natural human emotions, the focus shifts to embracing them as integral aspects of the human experience. This shift in perspective acknowledges that life inherently involves uncertainty and occasional discomfort. By understanding and accepting these emotions, individuals can foster a healthier relationship with anxiety and stress, ultimately contributing to a more resilient and grounded mindset. Life as an experiment. The overarching theme of life as an experiment is revisited, underscoring the ongoing nature of personal exploration and growth. By recognizing that your thoughts, actions, and feelings shape your reality, you become an active participant in this experiment. The key lies in remaining conscious, intentional, and consistent in the pursuit of positive change, thereby steering your life toward a more fulfilling and transformative direction. Aligning behaviors with intentions. Taking a moment to consciously align your behaviors with your intentions is a mindful practice. It involves reminding yourself of how you want to act, essentially setting the stage for intentional living. Envisioning the positive feelings associated with success adds a motivational layer to this process. This approach transforms daily actions into an ongoing experiment, a deliberate effort to shape your life according to your aspirations. Life as an experiment. Viewing life as an experiment implies an ongoing journey of exploration and transformation. Change may not occur instantly, but the emphasis is on persistent practice and refinement. The idea that delayed change doesn't negate the effectiveness of principles underscores the need for continual effort. Taking a step back from the routine becomes a valuable aspect of this experiment, providing room for reflection and personal growth. Reaction and emotional states. Reacting to situations is part of being human, but the real challenge lies in the duration of that reactive state. Prolonged negative emotions have a significant impact, shaping how one perceives and interacts with life. The exploration of the biological and quantum perspective adds depth to the understanding, suggesting a connection between external factors and emotional patterns. This awareness prompts a reconsideration of our responses to various situations. Discomfort in the change process. Change is acknowledged as uncomfortable, and the willingness to endure discomfort becomes crucial. The analogy of training the body, likened to training an animal, highlights the conscious effort needed to shift emotional states. The decision to embrace this uncomfortable change is emphasized, particularly within the context of eternal beliefs that highlight the significance of such transformative moments. Understanding emotional patterns. Delving into emotional states, often linked to past experiences, reveals the complexity of our internal landscapes. Recognizing that emotions may not always be justified and can impact overall well-being is essential. Introducing forgiveness as a means of freeing oneself from past emotional burdens adds a layer of self-care. The awareness that emotions can influence gene expression and long-term health emphasizes the urgency of addressing and altering emotional patterns. Dependency on external factors. The conversation shifts towards the common tendency to rely on external factors to regulate emotional states. Whether through entertainment, substances, or other influences, this external dependency is discussed as a form of hypnosis and conditioning. Empowering individuals to recognize their innate ability to self-regulate emotional states becomes a pivotal focus, providing tools to navigate these internal landscapes. Navigating discomfort in change. The discomfort associated with changing emotional states is examined closely. The key question of how long one is willing to stay in a particular emotional state is posed. The acknowledgement that change is a continuous process challenges the notion that transformation only occurs during crises or pivotal moments. This encourages individuals to view change as an ongoing, exciting journey rather than a response to isolated challenges. Fabrication of past experiences. Exploring the tendency to fabricate aspects of past experiences to justify resistance to change adds a psychological layer. The concept that individuals may create narratives to explain their current state and avoid the discomfort of change is discussed. This acknowledgement prompts a deeper reflection on the stories people tell themselves about their past and how these narratives shape their present and future. Embracing change as an ongoing process. The conclusion emphasizes the transformative power of consistent effort and a willingness to confront discomfort. While crises or difficulties can act as catalysts for change, embracing change as an ongoing process offers a more sustainable and exciting perspective. Most individuals inherently recognize the need for change and the areas they want to improve, making the journey a continuous exploration of growth and self-discovery. Many people find it challenging to make a change, and what I've noticed is that it's not often a crisis of values, but rather a crisis of habits. People struggle with reprogramming their habits, often assuming that how they feel defines who they are. In today's time, there seems to be a dichotomy, either numbing feelings by turning to external distractions or embracing every emotion without moving toward the reprogramming phase. The question then arises, how long should one take a feeling seriously before taking action? Feelings and emotions, as we experience them, are like echoes of past experiences. Our brains remember these experiences based on the intensity of the emotions attached to them. The stronger the emotion, the more vividly the brain captures and stores the memory, creating what we call long-term memories. Interestingly, every time we recall these memories, Our brain and body recreate the same chemical reactions as if the event is happening again. Over time, this conditions the body to live in the past. For someone consistently experiencing the same emotions daily, whether it's guilt, unworthiness, pain, or others, it becomes crucial to confront these emotional states. The fundamental question becomes, is it possible to feel a different emotion? The inability to experience a different feeling should prompt reflection, as it indicates the profound influence of that recurring emotion on our thoughts. Research suggests that reprogramming the brain involves learning to regulate brain waves. Beta brainwave patterns associated with thinking and the analytical mind dominate our waking state. This is the realm of the neocortex, storing intellectual and experiential information, often becoming a repository of the past. The challenge arises because the majority of our thoughts are repetitions from the previous day, becoming automatic and moving into the realm of the subconscious. To initiate change, we need to access the operating system by slowing down our brain waves. However, the demands and stresses of daily life often keep people in a heightened state of stress and survival, maintaining a high-level beta brainwave pattern. Teaching individuals how to regulate and slow down their brainwaves becomes a valuable skill. As the brain relaxes and transitions into an alpha state, characterized by more creativity and imagination, the door between the conscious and subconscious mind opens. This is the space where new programs can be written, scripts rehearsed, and intentional behaviors planned, allowing for the possibility of positive change. Let's delve deeper into the concept of our brain as a computer and the transformative potential of reaching the operating system. Imagine your brain as a sophisticated computer with countless programs running simultaneously. However, there are moments when these programs go awry, much like a computer glitch. In these instances, the analogy of you yelling at your computer to stop aptly describes the frustration we feel when trying to control our thoughts and behaviors. When stress is prevalent, it's akin to your mental computer running amok. The commands you give to stop or change don't seem to have the desired effect because, in these moments, you're not accessing the operating system. The operating system is the metaphorical control center where significant changes and transformations can take place. It's the space where we can reprogram our habits, leading to a positive shift in our thoughts and behaviors. Interestingly, some individuals can reach a state of profound relaxation, almost like a light sleep, while maintaining consciousness. This state is associated with the theta brainwave pattern, which is considered a hypnotic state. In theta, our minds become highly suggestible to thoughts and information. It's in this state that we observe the most impactful changes occurring, allowing individuals to literally change from the inside out. Now let's explore the profound impact of stress on our attempts to make positive changes in our lives. Often, stress becomes a significant obstacle, hindering our efforts to be kind, loving, or healthy. For instance, attempting to adopt a healthier diet might prove challenging when stress prompts us to reach for sugary or fatty foods as a coping mechanism. Understanding the nature of stress is crucial in this context. Stress triggers a cascade of emotions such as anger, frustration, control, envy, and insecurity. Psychology labels these as normal states of consciousness, but it's more accurate to consider them altered states. This is because stress disrupts our physiological balance, pushing us into a survival mode that is inherently out of sync with our well-being. It's essential to recognize and name these stress-related emotions, as they often dictate our attention and energy. Living in stress means our focus is predominantly on preserving our body, reacting to our environment, and constantly being aware of time. This heightened state prevents us from being fully present in the current moment, as our brains default to predicting the future based on past experiences. In the pursuit of positive change, particularly through practices like meditation, the influence of stress can manifest as distractions and negative thoughts. Many individuals find it challenging to settle their minds during meditation, often attributing the difficulty to personal shortcomings or external factors. However, it's crucial to grasp that thoughts are just thoughts, and there's a vast realm beyond them waiting to be explored. This exploration may initially induce discomfort, but if equipped with the right tools and skills, redirecting attention from distractions back to the present moment becomes a victory. The body may resist this change, urging one to stay busy and adhere to familiar patterns. However, persisting through this discomfort empowers individuals to become masters of their minds, paving the way for profound positive changes in their thoughts, behaviors, and overall well-being. If you can bring your attention back to the present moment, it's like using a powerful will that's even stronger than your usual habits. Many times people kind of lose control over what they want to do because their habits take over. At first, it might seem a bit challenging to keep focusing on the present and not get distracted by cravings, feelings, or body habits. It's like training an animal. You need a strong will to keep the attention away from the usual thoughts and habits that take you back to a predictable future. But here's the fascinating part. If you can keep doing this for just a few days, you can release a lot of energy from your body. It's like going from being a solid particle to a flowing wave of energy. You transform those old, limited emotions into more positive and uplifting feelings. The magic happens when you're willing to go through this process long enough. All these emotions move up into your heart, and suddenly you start falling in love with life. You feel grateful to be alive, relaxed, and alert. Something truly special occurs. When you get that energy into your heart, it naturally wants to travel up to your brain. As you relax into your heart, your brain shifts into elevated gamma brainwave patterns. Gamma is like being super conscious and ultra aware. You're outside the usual patterns of thinking. It's not just a little gamma, it's not a lot, it's a supernatural amount of gamma. The brainwaves create this beautiful dance of coherence. Theta leading to alpha, alpha resonating with beta, and so on. You feel so amazing that you wish that moment could last forever. What's even more beautiful is that people can achieve this state in a relatively short time, around 15 minutes. The crucial thing to understand is that this incredible feeling isn't coming from something external, not from a person, a change in appearance, or any external thing. It's arising from within you. The moment you stop searching for it outside of yourself, a love affair begins. When you experience these elevated emotions, forgiveness becomes a natural outcome. You no longer crave things because you feel complete. In interviews with people who had these moments, we found their love chemicals like oxytocin was soaring, and the coherence in their brain waves was off the charts, way beyond what's considered normal. Their brains were receiving an extraordinary amount of energy. Let's delve deeper into the transformative journey that unfolds when one enters a state of relaxation in the heart and awakens the brain. This intricate process demands more than a fleeting commitment. It requires an ongoing willingness to navigate through the realms of thought and emotion, akin to patiently training an animal to respond to new cues. As you persistently engage in this reconditioning process, you gradually carve a path toward adopting a fresh and empowering mindset. Now, turning our attention to meditation within our week-long events hosting around 1,800 participants, it's akin to a vast laboratory where we conduct comprehensive studies. From scrutinizing brainwaves and gene expressions to measuring metabolites in the blood and DNA expression, we leave no stone unturned. Meditation, in our paradigm, transcends the traditional image of merely clearing one's mind. We've broken it down into 3 key components: becoming familiar with your old self, acquainting yourself with the new self, and embracing a formula that simplifies the process. Our approach is intricately woven into the fabric of data-driven precision. We meticulously analyze the changes in the brain and body, offering tangible evidence of transformation. The techniques we teach encompass slowing down brainwaves, moving beyond the analytical mind, and consciously disconnecting from the body, environment, and the constraints of time, pivotal elements that orchestrate substantial changes. The beauty of our methodology lies in its transparency, eradicating conjecture, superstition, or dogma. We employ science as the contemporary language, demystifying the process and offering clear insights. By ensuring that individuals comprehend not just the how, but also the why behind their actions, we empower them to integrate these practices seamlessly into their lives. Our data boldly asserts that individuals possess far more power than they perceive. The nervous system emerges as a profound pharmacist, crafting drugs within the body that surpass the efficacy of many pharmaceuticals. The robustness of our data, revealing a staggering 75–85% cause and effect correlation, stands as a testament to the authenticity of our approach, dispelling any notions of pseudoscience. The impact of this transformative practice resonates deeply. Miraculous recoveries from stage 4 cancers, restoration of sight in the blind, hearing in the deaf, and mobility in those with spinal cord injuries are not just anecdotes, but substantiated instances in our expansive database. The mitochondria within the cancer cells of advanced meditators, functioning less efficiently, align harmoniously with the myriad of positive testimonials echoing globally. Now, addressing the sustainability of this impact, we underscore that this is not a fleeting encounter. Daily practice is not merely recommended but encouraged for lasting effects. The resonance of this practice extends beyond the confines of events or retreats. It permeates daily life. Consistency in practice begets profundity and endurance in the transformative journey, allowing individuals to witness the sustained evolution of their being. Let me break it down for you. It's crucial to understand the significance of our findings. When individuals experience an elevated emotion during our events, where they are in a room with 1,800 people, eyes closed, music playing, and focusing on an inner experience, something profound happens. In that state, the body believes it's in a new environment, and this elevated emotion has the power to pull it out of its past and into the present moment. This shift has tangible biological effects. We've observed various health conditions, from eczema to muscular dystrophy, showing improvement. While some experience complete healing, others may witness significant progress, like being able to walk again. The variation in outcomes is vast, with healing timelines ranging from months to several years. Profoundly aroused states seem to generate more immediate and lasting changes. However, it's crucial to note that individuals who revert to old habits, stop feeling elevated emotions, and return to their previous mindset may see a recurrence of their health condition. We've witnessed people reverse conditions like Parkinson's disease only to relapse when exposed to strong emotions that pull them back into their old selves. On stage, we've had physicians and researchers share their personal transformations, providing tangible evidence through scans and medical reports. The process isn't always easy or linear, involving dark nights and worsening conditions. Yet those who consistently show up for themselves and do the inner work display remarkable transformations. The power of belief plays a significant role. When individuals believe in the possibility of healing and commit to the process, positive changes occur. Our community has become a source of inspiration and support, with testimonials spreading like wildfire. The infectious nature of health and wellness has become as potent as diseases, fostering a shared belief in the potential for transformation. Addressing recent research, our team explored the impact of 1-minute breathwork on heart rate variability, HRV. HRV is a crucial indicator of the body's ability to adapt to stress. The findings suggest that even a brief 1-minute breathwork practice positively influences HRV, showcasing the potential for simple interventions to enhance overall well-being. So, we engage in practices ranging from 1 minute to 30 minutes, striving to master the ability with eyes closed and eventually eyes open. The speaker shares a personal experience of using breathwork during moments of stress or anxiety. They recount recognizing changes in heart rate and breathing patterns, emphasizing how breathwork helps restore balance, clarity, and confidence when facing challenges. However, the speaker acknowledges the skepticism or difficulty some individuals might have in understanding the value of these practices. They highlight real-life scenarios like being late for a job interview, having a heated argument, or dealing with family emergencies, situations where urgency and stress are seemingly justified. The speaker addresses the common human perspective of needing immediate solutions to problems and empathizes with those who might struggle to see the value in breathwork during such intense moments. Acknowledging the legitimacy of the concerns, the speaker delves into the concept of the primitive nervous system's fight-or-flight response, explaining its effectiveness in genuine emergencies. Yet they stress the importance of recognizing when this system becomes addictive, hindering long-term growth and repair due to continuous stress. The speaker shares insights from observing brain scans, pointing out the negative impact of persistent stress on brain health. The conversation then delves into the challenge of breaking the habit of living in survival mode, going against thousands of years of programming. The speaker emphasizes the need to transcend the emotional states associated with stress and survival to unlock greater possibilities. They discuss the difficulty in mastering this practice, noting that it requires ongoing effort and repetition. In conclusion, the speaker offers two perspectives. One can either be victimized by life's conditions, allowing circumstances to dictate emotions and actions, or become a creator by maintaining a more balanced and intentional state, especially during challenging situations. They stress the importance of not acting impulsively from an altered emotional state, as it often leads to regrettable decisions. The importance of recognizing when one is in an altered state, presenting two choices: staying in that state and sharing the story with everyone, or taking a moment to view life as an experiment. They encourage practicing relaxation, slowing down the mind, and breathing to regain composure. Even if this process needs to be repeated several times in a day, the speaker believes it's a day worth living. The speaker shares the experience of walking meditations during retreats, highlighting the need to practice with eyes open. They express the significance of integrating this practice into daily life, walking as a healed and abundant person. The goal is to cultivate habits that persist even when the eyes are open, and different breaths and meditations are introduced to achieve this purpose. The concept of not failing but going unconscious when defaulting to old habits is introduced. The speaker stresses the importance of repetition and persistence, comparing it to learning to ride a bicycle. They assert that change occurs in the moment of remembering, emphasizing the community's dedication to the process. The idea of showing up every day, regardless of immediate evidence, is encouraged. The speaker expresses pride in the community's commitment to self-improvement, emphasizing the power of being a creator in one's life. The message is clear: anyone, regardless of past or present circumstances, can undergo transformation through consistent daily practices. The speaker cites examples of individuals with challenging pasts, including Navy SEALs and prisoners who transformed within a week. The importance of daily commitment to presenting one's best self to the world is underlined. The speaker acknowledges the challenges of falling, but emphasizes the difficulty of going back once positive changes begin. The text concludes by highlighting the transformative power of commitment and disciplined effort, drawing parallels to achieving any goal by making consistent improvements and embracing the experimental nature of the process. Stress happens when your body and brain are thrown out of balance. Even if everything seems fine externally, living in fear, being too controlling, rigid, or a perfectionist can hinder change. People are starting to grasp the idea that changing these patterns is crucial for personal growth. A practical exercise involves creating scripts for how you want to feel in challenging situations. Handwritten pages of scripts are built from research, spiritual literature, and science to rewire unhealthy thoughts. Updating these scripts regularly is essential, as 95% of who we are consists of unconscious thoughts, behaviors, and emotions. Self-discovery is a continuous process, and meeting life challenges with a higher level of consciousness is vital. If you don't change your thoughts and feelings, your life will remain the same because you are the same. Understanding that change is possible is fundamental. Breaking the cycle of thinking, "I can't change, nothing will change," is about realizing that these are just habits and routines adopted as reality. Embracing discomfort and choosing how you want to feel can lead to positive transformations. People are increasingly embracing these concepts and applying them in their lives. Getting more technical, different types of breathwork serve various purposes. One breathwork involves pulling creative life force energy from the base of the spine to the brain, enhancing brain coherence and consciousness. This breathwork aims to keep you relaxed and awake without falling asleep. There are other breathing techniques used for different reasons, each contributing to overall well-being. Breathing techniques. Sometimes, during a laid-back breathing session to reach a mystical state, we use a specific breath pattern: forceful inhalation, exhalation, and inhalation, similar to a hiker's breath. This aims to make individuals feel euphoric, preventing them from falling asleep. As their brainwaves slow down, a door opens between their conscious and subconscious minds, potentially leading to a transcendental, mystical experience. Different breathing techniques serve various intentions, and those interested in learning them can explore an online course called the Progressive Workshop. It covers a few breaths while attending a week-long event provides an opportunity to practice all of them. The event includes early morning sessions and offers a variety of tools for participants to use in their daily lives. Additional resources. For those unable to attend live events, descriptions of the techniques can be found in the book Becoming Supernatural. The book breaks down the practices, and the website features tutorials to aid in learning the breathing techniques. Closing thoughts. Joe shares ongoing research involving random event generators and sophisticated machines resembling coin tosses. When groups with brain and heart coherence come together for healing sessions, the generators show less randomness and more intentionality. This underscores the impact of coherent energy and collective networks of observers on shaping reality. In personal relationships, the idea of synchronizing heartbeats and engaging in basic practices together is highlighted. In an individualistic world, the importance of community, culture, and connection is emphasized. The focus on self-improvement contributes to healthier relationships and ultimately a healthier world.